I have chosen to talk about Johnny Ross. I'm just going to start with a short summary of his life. And Johnny Ross had an Aboriginal mom and a white dad. And when he was very young, so young that he actually couldn't remember what happened, he was taken away from his mother and his dad, and he was brought to a place called Mulla with other kids like him, where he spent the early parts of his childhood. And then later on, and it was so early that he couldn't really remember anything from Mulla, but then later on in his childhood, he was moved to Bagle Bay, and where he spent the most part of the childhood, where he was until the age of 16, and he describes this part of his life as actually a very good part, and he really liked growing up there. And then when he left Bagle Beach around the age of 16, he became a truck driver a bit earlier because he got lucky. And then later on in life, after he had gotten a family and kids and all that, he decided he wanted to meet his mother and his father. And he actually thought before his mother was dead, but then he found out later on that his mother was actually alive. And he actually ended up meeting his mother. He didn't locate his dad though, even though he tried, but he did locate some of his dad's relatives. Yeah, that was the song. Now I'm going to talk about my kind of opinion and look on his story. And I think the first thing that I found very surprising was how he described Bagle Bay, because he described it as being very good, and that really surprised me because I thought it would be like a very rough place where the Aboriginal kids were like taught how to be like proper people and become like white, as they used to say back in the day. But he actually describes them being very good and only having like one really bad experience where we are beaten by a nun. And he said he had trouble sitting for weeks, but then right after that he said, but other than that, it was a very good life I had. And he said also he feels like he kind of belonged there, that Bagle Beach was his home and not actually where he was born, like with his mother, in the Aborigines community, which I also found very surprising. But hearing all these horrible stories about the kids get taken away and everything, you would think that it would be horrible for them. But when I hear this guy's story, I thought that it wasn't actually so bad as I originally thought. And he also says that in the story that if he had stayed with his mother, that he might not have become the person he is today, and he might not have met his wife, and might never have gotten the kids that he has now gotten. And also, but even though it didn't look as bad, it was still in the start of the story when he talked about how he got dragged away. That sounded very rough because his mother was just like, she tried to like save him from getting taken away. She didn't want that, but he was told that he was just like slammed on the floor by a white man because they wanted him to be taken away from her. And when he got to also Baby Bay, it was also with a lot of kids of his own age, and I think that's partly the reason why it wasn't as bad as I thought it may have been, because the kids to play with at his own age, so his upbringing wasn't so tough as I thought it might have been, because you hear so many terrible stories about the stolen generations. But maybe I think it may just be harder for the parents than the actual kids, because the kids can really remember their parents so well, when the parents can remember their kids a lot better, because obviously they are a lot older than their kids, and they just get taken away from them, and they are probably the most important thing in their lives, and the kids don't really understand that, have that same feeling with their parents in their life. They just get kind of new people to take care of them, and I think that's one of the reasons that Johnny Ross ended up getting a good life, even though he was stolen away from his mother.